Hello, Namaste. This is Shambhavi with Marghazhi Mozhi 2024. Thank you so much if you're going to watch now or if you're going to listen to this later on. Marghazhi Mozhi, the name has come from the fact that Mozhi language has no barriers. So we are going to invite musicians, dancers, people who make creative columns, which is a part of the Marghazhi poetry, storytelling, drama, anything, and we want everybody to be a part of this. So if you're one of those who is a part of any kind of creative art, just get in touch and let's do this. Today, I'm very grateful to my very good friend Sreekutty Sukumaran, who's here, and I'm just going to add her to the stage. Sreekutty is a person who is always ready to encourage everyone. And when I said, 15th is the day, can we start? And she's like, yes, I'm there for you. Thank you so much, Sreekutty. It's been a
Hi,
pleasure
Shambhavi.
with you. And the fact that you are a singer and you started your journey with Mrs. Suma. You also encouraged me last time by joining in the sessions. And one of the things about you, which I want to share, is you mentioned that your company name is Firefly. It's a digital, you're a director partner in that. So is it because you just keep shining with all these lights, which is like glittering everywhere? Is that how you found the name to Firefly?
That's really sweet. The name was, created by my business partner. But yes, it's a very fascinating name. I mean, for the kind of story that a firefly has, for the kind of life that a firefly has, and the kind of illumination that it brings to all our lives. I think, yeah,
I
I
think the
think.
illumination is what you are, who you are.
Oh,
And you've also gone on to learn Hindustani music. And right now you're also under the tutelage of Prince Varma, sir. Would you like to share a little bit of your journey? And then I can't wait to listen to you sing. Please, a little bit of your introduction and take us through your journey. And then now the floor is yours. Once you start singing, I'll just go off from here so that we can see you in full spotlight.
how sweet. Thank you. My journey is rather simple. I grew up in Bahrain. I started my music journey like any other kids who are forced to go to music class. And then it eventually started liking it. I liked it even more when I started winning prizes. That was even more motivation to participate. My connection with Carnatic music was purely through my guru, Suma, who last year was with me when we did the Marghazhi Mensa. And then throughout the years it was a journey of trying to find out where I fit with the kind of music that I like, or the kind of music that I want to listen, and the kind of music that can make me communicate with the audience, communicate with the people around me. So uh, the kind of music that resonates with me is, it's a very personal choice. I think music for every one of us is a personal choice, even within the Carnatic music, or even within every kind of music that we listen to. We all have our personal choices, we all have our personal interests. So for me, through all these years, it was always, trying to figure out, because when especially if you're a classical music aficionado, you're always bound to be influenced by other people's opinions and suggestions. Oh, and the kacheri patrika inge, this is happening. It's always that buzz that gets you, interested towards different kinds of music. So I always used to wonder, when some people used to laud about certain kind of musicians and talk high. I never could connect to some of that music, even though it was supposed to be the big thing. So then eventually over the years I've realized, it is a very personal thing, and we all have to find out where we stand, find out what we like. Even Margari, for that matter, even the festival itself, for each of us, it could be a different journey, it could be a different story, it could have so many memories. So in that way, I think now where I have reached is trying to really find out the music that I like and spread that through my students. So I have a few tiny students of mine, and some of them have been with me for a really long time now. For my journey as a music teacher, they've been there with me from the beginning. So it's beautiful to see their growth. And when I teach them, I it's just like my like how as when we grow up, we kind of fill the gaps of what we missed in our childhood. So if there are some gaps that way where I feel that this could have been better in my music journey, that's what I try to plug for them. So I think now my music is more in that direction, trying to see what my students will enjoy. And luckily for me, the person that I follow and adore, my mentor Prince Rama Varma, he's like the Wikipedia for all of this, to connect to people for world music. So he's the person. So then it becomes even more easier. But for we are like it's like this big ocean, and we're just like a drop in it. So trying to spread our happiness through that little drop of music that we have. So yeah, you're on mute, Shambhavi.
Yes. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a big drop. I just wanted to make sure that there's no echo in it. So I muted myself, which is always, can you hear me? And you mute. But yes, now
Yeah.
I am. I also want to appreciate and applaud your interviewing skills, which I know are amazing. And we will talk more about yourself. And would you like to give a little introduction into what you're planning for the session today, Sreekutty? And maybe I'll come back to Peepin in between. I'm here, but I'll come back to Peepin. Would you like to give an introduction into what you're going to do? And then
I,
I'll get
I
off.
think let's start off with a small song, which talks about. It's a very uh, it's a very apt song, I think, to kick off anything, to start off anything beautifully. It is a song by Sadashiva Brahmendra. It goes like this. I will get my shruti in place. Mm. सर्वं ब्रह्ममयम् रे रे सर्वं ब्रह्ममयम् सर्वं ब्रह्ममयम् रे रे सर्वं ब्रह्ममयम् सर्वं ब्रह्ममयम्. So
Thank, thank you so much for that, Shrikuti. And yes, Sarva Brahmamayam. Namata Todanga, what do you want to do next? What do you want to sing? Do you want to talk about it and then sing? I'll leave it to you, please.
is there anything that you like, any particular god that you like, or anything
Now
that you
that
want
you have asked, I'm just a little partial to Murugan. So
Murugan? Okay, let's do Murugan then.
thank you.
Quintessential song, I think, for Marghazhi. கலியுக வரதன் கண் கண்ட தெய்வமாய் கலியுக வரதன் கண் கண்ட தெய்வமாய் கலியுக வரதன் கண் கண்ட தெய்வமாய் காட்சி அளிப்பது பழனியிலே கலியுக வரதன் கண் கண்ட தெய்வமாய் காட்சி அளிப்பது பழனியிலே கலியுக வரதன் கண் கண்ட தெய்வமாய் காட்சி அளிப்பது பழனியிலே மலை மகளருளிய சக்திவேல் முருகன் மலை மகள் அருளிய சக்திவேல் முருகன் மரகத வண்ணனாம் திருவான் மருகன் மரகத வண்ணனாம் திருவான் மருகன் கலியுக வரதன் கண் கண்ட தெய்வமாய் காட்சி அளிப்பத பழனியிலே.
Thank you so much. So there's a lot of mute and unmute which I'm doing because I'm not sure whether there is an echo when when you're singing. So I don't want that to happen. That is why. So please excuse me
No
for that.
worries.
And we just had Kartike Deepam, like just 2 days
Yes.
back. And as you know, that is our special prayer for our brothers, which we do, like how the Bhai Dooj is celebrated after Diwali for North Indians.
Yeah.
And so that is that we just, and now because of the way the world is moving on, Sridevi, Srikuti, sorry, we've also gone on to celebrate our sisters,
Hmm.
because they are equally powerful and play such an important role in our lives, right?
True.
So tell me what else? What is your next thing, Srikti, please?
What next? So I think as far as Margary is concerned, this year what I'm really missing out, and I've never been to Chennai during the Margary season. I've just recently started visiting Chennai and getting into the whole kacheri mode. And is my call clear? Is there an issue with the
Yes,
lag?
no, not at all. Not
Okay,
at all.
all
You're
right.
absolutely clear. Yeah.
Okay. So this year I really wanted to visit Chennai. The kacheri lists and the artist lists and all. It's so tempting, but unfortunately, when there are work demands and there are things, so it's on absolutely on my bucket list. I hope at least next year I'll be able to make it there. But that whole environment, that whole vibe, it's so beautiful, and some of the artists also publish their song lists. What variety, the kind of songs that people sing there. And most importantly, I think I'm as excited as the concerts as I'm about the sabha food. I've only heard so much about it, but during the season to go and experience sabha canteens, I'm excited about that too. So thankfully, because of technology these days, you get so many of these updates on the spot, some of them even live. So that's a really nice thing. So I'm very grateful to technology for that. No, earlier you only heard about these things. So
I
now you
absolutely, yeah, I absolutely agree with you that you just only heard, and so many of them we come to know about it, and like you said, a song list and all. And yes, now that you mention your network is just a bit slow, is it? Because there is a little lag. Shrikuti, would you like to just? Is there something you want to check, or is it okay?
let's just take. I do not know how to fix this. It appears fine now.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly. But it's always this is the thing with tech. When you say, "Can you hear me?" You'll be able to hear. Is it okay now? It will be okay.
See, I understand that we are all from the digital marketing field. We understand when you say, that the internet is listening to us, but you don't
Yes.
is listening.
And then it's almost like telling it, "Can you behave yourself?"
I remember there's a story that my mom used to tell. They had this Nelly maram at their house, Nelly the gooseberry amla tree in their
Uh-huh.
house, and it used to not give the fruits, the gooseberries. So out of frustration, one day apparently she said, "We'll chop you down," and then it's quickly started, giving out fruits. It seems. So when we kids when we used to go to our maternal grandmother's house and we tie swing on it, we were like, this is that tree, which started behaving after we it's
But
such a
I'm not surprised at all because we know that in nature everything this is. In fact, I've even read that the words which we put into nature they just hang in there and then they come back and you hear them at different times.
yeah.
So what are we going to hear next, Srikuti?
I
Please tell
think
me.
this has inspired me to sing a song about it's a Bharatiya song. This was set to tune by Dr. Manglapalli Balamurali Krishna, about Bhumi Devi.
Hmm.
About let's hear it.
Please.
Hmm. भूलोक कुमारी भूलोक कुमारी हे अमृत नारी आलोक श्रृंगारी अमृत कलश भारी भूलोक कुमारी. I've not practiced the song for a while. Slightly went out of hand, but it's such a beautiful song. I think a lot of people haven't heard this tune and this rendition by Balamurli sir. This was apparently it used to be telecasted on Doordarshan, and there is this beautiful picturization where Balamurli Krishna sir is singing the song and a young girl is dancing. So it talks about how Mother Earth and all her beautiful features. It's a really beautiful song, and I'll send it to you sometime, Shambhu. You must listen to it. It's a very unique song. You're on mute still.
I would love to hear it. I would love to hear it. And so let me ask you a question. Since it's Marghazhi Mozhi and we are talking about languages,
Yes.
how do you master the art of singing Tamil songs? I know you sing Tamil, and you're basically a Malayali. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes,
And
I'm
do,
basically a Malayalam.
yeah, do you read and write Tamil?
Not at all. I learn. I read and write Malayalam,
Huh.
which itself for an NRI kid, which itself for an NRI kid is a big thing because I grew up in Bahrain.
Right.
But that's Hindi. I can read and write Malayalam. I can read and write Tamil. I wish I could do Tamil. I wish I could do Kannada and Telugu. But unfortunately, no. The benefit for us South Indians is because Tamil and Malayalam are somewhat closely related. We can only say closely related. There's always going to be that bit of flavor that comes in, and you always wish for the little bit more authenticity. But for me, thankfully, I have a lot of Tamil friends around me. So whether I understand or not, they always speak in Tamil. So then you're automatically sucked into the system.
No, no, there are certain nuances to every language, which I think only the speaker of the native speaker, which we say mother tongue, only they can actually identify, I think. And
Yes,
that is very true. So, would you sing a little longish song, little bit longer?
longest song.
Because,
Sorry,
yeah,
proper
just,
song.
yeah, a proper song, or at least little bit more than what these glimpses that you've been giving, like a firefly, just some goody goody, little bit more, little bit more. So could you
All right.
please?
There's this beautiful song that I like in the Ragam Days. It talks about Krishna's lover Radha. Usually, it's always about Krishna or Radha Krishna. This is purely about Radha. Okay, so it goes like this. Hmm. Nanda Nandana नन्दनन्दना नन्द लहरी भजे व्रज सुन्दरी नन्दनन्दना नन्द लहरी भजे व्रज सुन्दरी बृन्दावनी मुदा विहरन्ति कान्त्यावनं प्रकाशयन्ती नन्द नन्दनानन्द लहरी भजे व्रज सुन्दरी रासमण्डलनायिका मृदुहासनिन्दित चन्द्रिका रासमण्डलनायिका मृदुहासनिन्दित चन्द्रिका वासुदेव प्राणाराधिका ललिता दासनुतां राधिकां वासुदेव प्राणाराधिकां ललिता दासनुतां राधिकां नन्द नन्दनानन्द लहरी भजे व्रज सुन्दरी बृन्दावनी मुदा विहरन्ति कान्त्यावनं प्रकाशयन्ति नन्द नन्दना नन्दनन्दना नन्द नन्दना. It is a composition by Lalita Dasar.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And you said that this focused only on Radha. Is that right?
Yes.
But Vasudev somehow entered, no?
Yes, it's Vasudeva's Prana Radhika.
Somehow he came.
Ah,
Where there is Radha, he has to be there, I suppose. That is
absolutely.
the
Absolutely. That is a timeless combination, no?
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Right.
So, tell me, do you have your own any specific type of songs which you like, or when you have with the children who you teach, is there some kind of a specific which is special to you that you take them through those songs and through that journey? Like you said, you try to make it easy for them. Is there some kind of a pattern that you follow,
I,
which or how you encourage them? There are so many things about music. Share a little bit about what you do to encourage your students, Srikuti.
yeah. So I always ask them what songs they like. Usually, when kids come in for classes, or even if they've been with me for a while, I always check up on them. Is there any new song that you like, or is any classic song of yours that you like? For example, "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star." So, it's a really tiny kid who comes for class and they've never heard classical music. So I just sing the swarams of Twinkle Twinkle and then they're mind blown. Then they want to learn music. So then I'll be like, can you sing sa sa pa pa da da pa mama ga ga re re sa? Simple. The same thing I apply for complicated songs also. Complicated as in for children. Like for example, da ni sa pa ga re ni da 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 ni sa re sa. Let it go, let it go. Don't hold back anymore. So then those nuances, then what kids realize is that the same tune that they sing so effortlessly, the minute it comes into a swaram, they're suddenly confused. So I tell them it's very simple. It's like a language that you don't know and a language you don't know. So when it's a language you don't know, you're confused in the beginning. So the more you learn the language, the more you practice, it becomes easier. So music is a language. It's just like ABCs or your one, two, three. So I
Right.
tell them to even seniors, so many people who they feel like there are some songs that they can really sing well, some they can't, and if the same applies here also. It's all about how much you know, how much you understand, and that makes a huge difference to any kind of learning. And especially for children, I go according to seasons. So like right now, what is Christmas? So it'll be
Mm.
like, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. I do the swarams of that. Then they're
Mm.
all excited. They'll go back to their friends or they go back to their family. They're all excited and they go off to sing that. So I think as time and as generations pass, these are the kind of things that we can, make children more interested and, come back to our kind of things, the right kind of tuition. So that is one of the things that I do. And secondly, I take inspiration from our, not inspiration, I copy paste whatever our legends have done. Like Muthuswami Dikshitar, about centuries ago, he created these cute lotuswarams, which
Mm.
Prince Rama Varma sir also very, he popularizes them so much. He's got this huge stash of lotuswarams, that children can very happily sing. So these are not actually songs that are very difficult. These are very easy songs, but they are inspired by Western songs, English songs. Like for example, there is this Notus Swaram, which goes like this: Vande Meenakshi Twam Sarasi Javaktre Panne Durge Natasura Brinde Shakti Guru Guha Palini Jaglini Janaruha Charane. Simple. This is actually inspired by an English song which was sung in olden times, and it is not a very devotional or a very nice song per se. If you
Ah.
look at it that way, the song is drinking, dancing, dun dun da 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 da. Those are
Okay.
those are
So,
the lyrics.
so Srikuti, we do have a few audience, and here there is my friend Vignesh Pandikaran who says, "Great to see you continuing Marghazhi program in YouTube Live." And he, by the way, has two boys who play instruments and they sing fusion, Carnatic and
Lovely.
English music, and they are so good. We hosted them last time, and I hope that they are going to come back. And like you were speaking about fusion, and Vignesh came online and he could just comment live, which is really very great. And
Amazing.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you so
Yes.
much for everybody who's going to be watching this later on. Please do, if you have friends, family, and who want to be here, please do tell us. And we are very, very happy to host you out here. And thanks to Sreekutty for having kickstarted this. Sreekutty, we are on, we've got a few minutes more left. Do you have
Okay.
something else that you had planned for today? I would love for you to sing that. And then we can say thank you. And I maybe one of these days you'll come back with your students. Who knows? I'll just wait and live in hope.
That'll be nice. That'll be nice. I think younger talents need a platform. So thank you, Shambhavi, for this
No,
platform. And
it's my
it's nice to have. It's nice to see
pleasure.
different kinds of art forms: dance, music, poems, everything. It's
Yes,
very
yes.
nice. So I'm
I'm,
happy
I'm
to.
hoping to do a lot of things, and it's support from people like you, which really motivates me. And of course, we have to always thank technology for giving us this. And all
Yes.
the people who work in the tech field, thank you very much. Please continue doing the very hard work. And
Oh,
Vignesh has this message for you. All the best. Love the passion. You can
oh,
read that.
that's so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vignesh. Much appreciated. Yeah.
So we can
Yes.
end with a happy ragam, Kadana Kutuhalam, and let's do a Tilana. Tilana is a very usually peppy
Oh,
numbers,
yes.
and
Yes.
this
Yes.
is by the legendary MD Ramanathan, who is the Manasika Guru of my mentor. So,
We've seen him sing live. We've heard him sing live.
oh,
That's
amazing,
a story
amazing.
for another day as Vignesh, because we are from Kalakshetra, and
Oh,
we've heard the. I mean, we what to say, but we were very small, too young to understand what we
oh,
were
right.
actually. Now,
Right.
yes,
I've
but
only
yes.
heard stories. I've only seen videos. So this is
Yes,
Kutti
and
Tilana by.
he would sing, and he would make us repeat. And we didn't know what value that was. But today we understand and are grateful for those blessings which we didn't realize at that particular time.
Amazing.
However, Srikuti, you go ahead and please.
Okay. Nadridridhim tatum tridhim. Nadridridhim tatum tridhim dhim. Nadridridhim tatum tridhim dhim dhim. Dhim dhim tatadaritani tadhirana nadridridhim tatum tridhim dhim dhim. Dhim dhim tatadaritani tadhirana nadridridhim tom tridridhim tadaritani tacham tadaritadaritaka tom nadridridhim tatum tridhim. నీవే నిఖిల లోకపాలుడువే వేగమే వచ్చినాలోని కృపసలు పరారాగాదో వాడతాం తతగరి మదాదని కుటుజం సనిద పమగరి మదని తాం తతగరి మదాదని కుటు జం సనిద పమగరి మద నీ తజం తదారి దృత్తళాంగు మగరి తిల్లాన మదని దృత్తిల్లాన గరి నదృధృది తతం త్రిధి తకదీం తకదీం ధీం ధీం తదరి తాని తద్ధిరన నదృధృదీం తతం త్రిధీం ధీం ధీం నదృధృధీం తతం త్రిధీం ధీం నదృధృధీం తతం త్రిధీం.
That was beautiful, and thank you so much. On this note, I would like to thank you once again, Srikuti, for doing this today
Thank
and
you.
always supporting. And looking forward to more sessions on Marghazhi Mozhi. We have another session lined up today, and also other days. Please do watch out. Please subscribe. Look out for us on Facebook as well as on YouTube. And thank you very, very much.
Thank
With
you.
this, I will say bye from me and from on behalf of Srikuti. Any last message for your students or anything, Srikuti, before you leave?
No, looking forward to bringing my students back here, and looking forward to all of your other sessions. We will definitely be watching.
Thank you. Thank you very much once again. Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Bye bye.